Did you know legendary bluesman Robert Johnson only recorded 29 songs in his lifetime? Those songs forever changed the future of American music, inspiring legends from Eric Clapton to the Rolling Stones. And today, Memphis is the stage for a new creative tribute. A Gallery Albertine is presenting the redemption of a Delta bluesman, Robert Johnson. That's a 29-piece art series that hits us right in the soul. I'm joined by artist Andre Lemoyne Miller, who co-owns the gallery with his wife, and that is Sadia Miller. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so Andre, let's talk about this. First, okay, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Orange Mound.
And so how did your upbringing impact your love for art?
I was surrounded by older people who saw the gift that I had, and they made sure that they nurtured it. And plus, I had an outstanding 8th grade teacher by the name of Boo Ruck, who poured into us everything she had.
Wow. And Sadia, you helped your husband to conceive this 29 series, 29-piece art series.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, it started during the pandemic, 2020, and we were living in Maryland, outside of DC, and everything was just shut down, and we were home. And I don't know how it came about. He's always loved blues and Robert Johnson, and so we were just talking one night, and he says, you know, I think I want to tell his story. And this was an idea that he said he had, because he was just working on the painting. And I said, you know what, that's a great painting. I think you should tell his story. And he said immediately he was thinking the same thing. And so we were kind of on the same vibe, and we knew that it had to be done.
Okay, so tell me what's happening in the 29 paintings.
Okay, so I envisioned, after researching, I envisioned a narrative where you have Robert at the end of his life, wasting away in the back of that juke joint, having been poisoned, going back over his life and revisiting the many crossroads, so to speak, of the decisions that he made and the instances in his life where he felt he was done wrong or he had done somebody wrong, just to kind of forgive himself. He was trying to forgive himself so he could move on.
Can we look at some of those images that you sent in digitally, and if you could tell me what we're seeing when we look? What's that?
That's a painting of Robert visiting his old house, and his mom was in the doorway. That's a picture of Bill, First Baptist Bill, and that other picture was him revisiting himself as a child when he was practicing, and it's called healing, and he was able to heal himself so he could move, well, not necessarily heal himself, but heal his inner child so that he can move on to the next life.
All right, and so let's cycle through more, because we kind of, but there was another one that came right after it, this one. You talked about that one.
Right.
Okay.
And the next one was, that's Milk Cow Blues, and that is Robert kind of contemplating two separate women that he kept company with.
Okay.
And the
Robert.
The bull has positioned himself in between Robert and the cows. And this one is, you know, these old worry blues ain't so bad. So his spirit is kind of taking a step back from the pain and kind of appreciating his travel or his journey. Okay,
and you have other series as well.
Yes.
Explain this behind me out here.
I have an Orange Mound series. This is my depiction of the first settlers of Orange Mound with the shotgun house. There were no paved roads, and I envisioned a four-member family pulling up with their team of two teams of mule, two sets of mules.
All right, tell us about the gallery.
Okay, the gallery is called Gallery Albertine. It's named after my mother, and my father's name is Artie. So in the tagline it says, "Civilization without art cannot exist," and that's a turn of phrase because me without my father, I can't exist. So I'm honoring my mom and my dad in the same.
And tell us about some of the events you have coming up.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, we're brainstorming at the moment, so we are hopefully mid-July. We're going to start spoken word on Thursday nights. 6 to 9. We want the space to be a community space, so we want it to be a think tank. We want it to be art, all sorts of arts, performing arts, fine arts. So we wanted to be a collaborative space, and so we want to open up to community. And Sunday, Champagne Sundays, we're thinking of having a downtown neighborhood paint night, so the community can come out and have just canvases and paint set up, and they can come and do their thing and take a piece home.
All right, well, check out the gallery. Thank you so much for telling us this story.
Thank you.